It's a new format, of course, having the 3 different rounds, one sort of trying to get points as an example. So can we see a third-time winner from Tiamat? Well, we'll wait and see.
We are underway in game 2 of the day, and it is Arsenal against Arsenal. And here is Bayern. joanfcb is in the home kit, and he is playing against Sofia, who is in the blue strip for Arsenal. Sofia playing from right to left, and some good defending in the opening couple of minutes. Game 2 then here in Berlin is underway, and Sofia now will try and create something from deep. Here is Lacazette, and now Alex Iwobi back to Alexander Lacazette. Henrik Mkhitaryan. This is a good start from Sofia's Arsenal, the man who made the semi-finals in Asia. Lacazette again, twisting, turning. Aubameyang, Lacazette. Great football. Really promising start from Sofia, taking the game by the scruff of the neck inside the first 5 minutes, and joanfcb has a chance to breathe a sigh of relief. He's not usually, doesn't usually experience being under the cosh this much. I thought by his tag name that he might have picked Barcelona, given he is a fan, but it's Arsenal, and it's a good start here from the man from Japan, Sofia. Now he's under a bit of pressure because Lacazette. I like the rhyme there, the man from Japan. It was good. See what you did there? I thought I'd get that one out early. Here is Aubameyang looking for Iwobi. A bit of space here. Iwobi has Lacazette in the middle. He'll try and find Lacazette. It's good defending. It's still bobbling around, and joanfcb's Arsenal just about get it away, but Sofia are on top. Yeah, he's got to wake up here, joanfcb, because at this moment in time, if he keeps giving Sofia these sort of chances, we'll see. He will punish him as the ball gets played in towards the back post and now cleared away, but he just can't get out. He's being camped in the half of joanfcb at this moment in time. Here's Gilmour. Now Lacazette again. Look for options, goes for the 1-2. Big chance. Iwobi! Fine save, Petr Cech. Yeah, biggest chance of the match so far, and Sofia looking full of confidence. He knows that that was a big chance. That was a good save in the end from Petr Cech. There's joanfcb runner-up in Barcelona in the European regional finals, but he's under the cosh here early. You can see Sofia's face there a couple of minutes ago. He knows that that was a chance, and maybe a very early change in tactics here from joanfcb. Yeah, I think he's realised something he wasn't expecting perhaps, and he's possibly going to look to change it. He's getting a lot of joy down the flank, Sofia. Henrik Mkhitaryan picked from the list to take the corner. Almost 20 minutes gone in the second game of the group stage. Dangerous looking ball in, free header, Cech, the saviour again for Arsenal. Yeah, the second time he's made that save inside the opening 20 minutes, and Sofia has really started this game strongly, but importantly, he hasn't taken the lead, so joanfcb survives. Can he capitalise on that? Santi Cazorla has his pocket picked, and again, Sofia's Arsenal on the rampage here. They've pretty much exclusively been in their opponent's half for the opening 21 minutes. You don't see that very often in PES, but now a chance maybe for Aubameyang and joanfcb just to calm things down maybe, or create a chance. Oh, it's a big chance, it's a mistake, and he's in here. Chance to make it 1-0. Aubameyang fires wide. What a chance, and Sofia knows that was a let-off. He knows that after being under the cosh for the opening 20 minutes or so, that was the best chance of the match, and Aubameyang put it the wrong side of the post. You know, you would have banked on him putting that in the net. He certainly would, and you can see there, he's not giving too much away with his expressions, but I think he'll know that that was a huge let-off, given the way that he's played. Sofia would have been very disappointed to then have conceded a goal. But that shows you all you need to know about this game. If you switch off for a second, it was a defensive mistake, really, in the end, that allowed joanfcb in, but he wasn't able to make him pay for that mistake. Absolutely. One slip up and all your good work can be undone. And here is Aubameyang again for joanfcb and Arsenal. Their best spell of the game. Certainly calming down, isn't he? Getting into this game now. Maybe, as you mentioned, the fact that he didn't concede early could be crucial, because now it seems more of an even game. Offside flag. Cech knocks it out to Kolasinac. We're yet to see a goal on the main screen here. 0-0 in the first game that we showed you, 0-0 here. Plenty of attacking endeavour as Sofia's Arsenal.
Now, just to give you a quick rundown of these two's opening that's not English, is it? These two players, their opening games, Sofia won 2-0, so he has 3 points on the board. joanfcb, of course, lost his first game 2-0 to Christopher PW from France. So this is a massively important game for joanfcb. If he loses this, he could be in real trouble. Of course, Sofia has those 3 points on the board. 35 minutes gone here, and it's joanfcb's Arsenal 0, Sofia's Arsenal 0 as well, as Sofia again starts to come back into this match and is back on top here. It's a chance here for Aubameyang to cross it in towards the middle, and Lacazette is there, couldn't quite get the header on target. It drops to Iwobi, and finally the chance goes out, but still has possession, Sofia.
Another chance for Lacazette, now Gilmour. Sofia's Arsenal playing in the away strip, but they're on top again here. It's more lovely tiki-taka football. It's Lacazette!
Surely stunning.
It's 1-0 to Sofia, and how about that for a celebration?
And we finally have the first goal on the main stage, and what a goal it was, to be honest. Sometimes you see 30-yard screamers, mistakes, but that one was simply about that total football that we love, the lovely one-touch tiki-taka like you mentioned, and that finish was absolutely crucial from Lacazette, and the goal was coming really, wasn't it, Chris?
Yeah, you felt it was. joanfcb, we saw just a shake of the head. He's got to dust himself off. Have a look at it again. How about this? 1, 2, 3, and a super finish.
Outside of the right boot. Petr Cech, absolutely no chance. And Sofia has taken the lead and will not brew those earlier missed opportunities, crucially.
Really good finish that from Lacazette. Just a toe poke almost, right into the side netting. And a nice celebration. So, Sofia's Arsenal lead joanfcb's Arsenal. What response will the man from Spain come up with now?
We did say that Sofia is probably Japan's best chance of going to the World Finals and actually making an indent in PES 2018 on the World Tour. And of course, if he wins this, he will be on 6 points and probably one of the favourites to qualify early from this group.
Yeah, he can almost taste the quarter-finals if he were to win here, and joanfcb would be stuck on 0 points from 2 games and would have a big fight on his hand to reach one of the top 2 qualifying spots. So,
of course, Sofia is sitting in 6th in the world rankings at this moment in time, so if he were to get to the knockout stages, that might even be enough to accumulate enough points to get himself into that top bracket, but we will have to wait and see, obviously, on the other results today.
A thumbs up and no surprise. joanfcb just takes a moment to compose himself ahead of the second half, and we are back underway. A huge 45, certainly.
Could be make or break after just 2 games for joanfcb.
Absolutely. And here is Aubameyang. Playing some nice football again. Aubameyang, well, that was
risky.
I thought it might be a penalty.
A few of the fans shouted, but the referee was unmoved.
Gilmour. Again, they're playing some lovely stuff. Bellerin comes out and clears it. More of the same, really. Sofia's Arsenal look to be on top, but a rare counter-attack now, and a chance for Kolasinac to stretch his legs here. He's got 2 in the middle.
It's a really poor cross in the end from joanfcb, and pretty much sums up his afternoon so far. He's really struggled in that final third.
Yellow card for Koscielny. The referee had played the advantage, and as you can see there, 4 shots for Sofia, all on target. 1 for joanfcb, and it wasn't on target. He needs to work the goalkeeper in the last half an hour or so.
That was the big chance as well, wasn't it? It was 0-0 at the time. He put it wide of the target.
Yeah, he did. Here is Aubameyang. Lovely from Aubameyang. Cech saves today and maybe gives joanfcb hope in this game.
Wow, what a let-off there for joanfcb, because it looked for all the world to see that net was going to ripple in the wind, but he played it straight at the goalkeeper, Chris, when the far post was on. A simple tap in like he did with the first goal, and it was game over.
Here come Arsenal with joanfcb trying to make the most of their second chance, if you like, and Koscielny, who's on the yellow card, comes out with some nice defending. Now Mkhitaryan. Koscielny's continued in the box. Here is Koscielny! Great save from Cech. That was the moment for joanfcb.
Yeah, another lovely chance that for joanfcb, but now he could be caught on the counter-attack as it's played through towards Iwobi. Good defending in the end from Bellerin, but really, wow, what a bit of brave goalkeeping that was from Petr Cech to deny joanfcb that crucial equalising goal. He's coming again, though. 25 minutes plus to play to get that elusive equaliser, Chris.
And that was all because Koscielny took the game by the scruff of the neck and came out of defence and could have scored. Maybe if he was a striker, he might have scored. Here is Aubameyang's dispossessed. And now an opportunity for the counter-attack.
Yeah, he was probably the least person you wanted on the end of that move, wasn't it? If it was Lacazette or perhaps even Iwobi, someone like that, it might have been 1-1. Koscielny not famed for his goal-scoring abilities, of course.
Here is Cazorla, now Kolasinac. This is joanfcb's best spell of the game. And Mkhitaryan wins the flick on. Needs to be careful there. Did Kolasinac, and he was. And Maitland-Niles can bring it forward for Sofia's Arsenal, who have had the better of this game, but are just under pressure at the moment.
Yeah, it's really important 20 minutes now for both of these two players, because of course Sofia's doesn't know whether to stick or twist at this moment in time. If he's able to see it out and get the 3 points, that could be him with enough points to go through to the knockout stages, perhaps. But if he were to concede, it could be back in the balance, of course, and it would allow joanfcb a chance of some respite going into the final 2 games.
joanfcb lost the first game by 2-0. Sofia won his by 2-0. And just some tactical tweaks as we go into the business end of this match. And maybe for both players, just a momentary pause. I mean, quite literally, the game is paused, but it's important to keep your head and to think about tactics for the remainder of this game. A huge period coming up, as you mentioned. Sofia would move on to 6 points in Group C.
Yeah.
And that would be the perfect start, the one he dreamed of when he woke up this morning.
Absolutely. We're just looking at some of the other results from this group, the first games. We did mention Sofia won. He actually beat Neo Terrible Tank, who has done really well in recent sort of months in the PES League. Obviously at the qualifiers to get to the Euro round, he finished second and had a great tournament, to be honest. So to see him lose 2-0 is a real state of intent from Sofia early, and he's winning again here at this moment in time.
Still a lot to play for as we go into the last 15 minutes, and Welbeck fancied that one. Kolasinac will bring it forward for Sofia's Arsenal. Nice drop of the shoulder. Lovely pass at the outside of his boot. And here is Welbeck. Welbeck might be in here. Danny Welbeck, will he go alone? Brilliant run. He's still going. Somehow joanfcb's Arsenal survive.
Everyone was screaming in the stadium, just pull the trigger, and he just dillied and dallied, and finally the pass came in, but by then the chance had gone, the defenders were back, and that would have been 2-0 and game over for sure. And it's another chance that Sofia has wasted, but he's still got possession, crucially, and he's in again here on the left-hand side, chance to cross it. He's got support from Iwobi, and somehow scrambled away again from the man from Spain.
Well, he's living very, very dangerously, and he's given the ball away again to Kolasinac. Now, Mkhitaryan, and they make the most of this pressure Sofia's Arsenal. I'll tell you what, if they don't win this game, he'll be absolutely furious.
Yeah, he will. He's been on top, well on top, for 82 minutes or so, but crucially, as you well know in this PES League, just that one chance, a little mistake, a little moment of brilliance, and we could get the equalising goal, which joanfcb so desperately needs here going into the final 5 minutes. But it's Sofia who has the ball again. He's just bossed possession from start to finish today, and he's on the counter-attack again here, and it's a chance for Aubameyang down the right-hand side, support in the middle from Danny Welbeck, now Maitland-Niles, and Chris, this could be the moment, as he can't quite pull the trigger again.
He's still got the ball, Maitland-Niles, though, twisting and turning, and lets off the post, and then the acrobatic effort. Czech makes the save. How on earth is still 1-0?
Oh, wow. We've seen it all, and he still can't get out. He's camped inside the penalty area. Iwobi, the shot's blocked again. This is incredible last-ditch defending. Sofia can't believe his luck. What is important, of course, even though he hasn't taken these chances, the ball is at the right end of the field, because there's only a couple of minutes left, and he can keep in this penalty area. It could be all over.
Well, he could not believe, as you saw there, that he didn't score, but we are almost at the 90-minute mark. And joanfcb needs to win possession before he can think about an attack, but Gilmour wins it back for Arsenal. He's gone to the corner flag. Oh, brilliant skill.
Lovely footwork, but that might be a mistake. He's given it a note. That is the final whistle. Chris